MLB Network is live and on the air with this special presentation of minor league postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Zach Greinke gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 19.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, you usually don't get the third pitch to tell you what kind of game you're going to have, but right there he missed that pitch, and I'm telling you right now, this could be an offensive game if this is the way the zone's going to be tonight.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. this is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. A pause and the 0-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Sharp ground ball to third. To his left, Lamb. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Good first inning that time for Zach Greinke. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
A.J. Pollock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Career line against Greinke. Comes in with 15 hits and 52 tries. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Quinto.
Standing in now, Osmeal Pinto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. On the move is Desmond. Pitches a cold strike. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one.
That pitch is out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball three.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Oscar Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. Now a fastball here, and a good one as it's hit foul off to the right side to move the count to 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Digging in, Osmeal Pinto. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Osmeal Pinto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And that's going to land foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready now, John Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-1, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Zach Greinke. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Renke.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope,
down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now pitch on the way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's a ball.
Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
leading off for the Rockies, catcher Osmil Pinto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Standing in, John Gray reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there, strike one.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Yep, 1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta ranging back at the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke. It remains 0-0. Now batting, Ketel Marte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Chris Owings comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ball 4.
That's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Zach Greinke. Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Nolan Arenado touches them all. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Randall Delgado, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Randall Delgado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 0 for 7. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground to third. Lamb fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Fouled back. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's ball 2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Desmond has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. J.J. Hoover is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, J.J. Hoover.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
DJ LeMahieu.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond, in his career versus this pitcher, 5 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
On the play there, you got to rule out a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Osmeal Pinto. A pitch out. The throw. Not a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Peralta is under it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they're up 1-0. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ketel Marte will be next. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he misses 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to the right side. There is Desmond, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerardo Parra is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Gerardo Parra.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now, Oscar Hernandez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Drury.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, all even at 1 apiece. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
In is Gerardo Parra. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pollard comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jordan Lyles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
24, Jordan Lyles.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. His career numbers in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slice down the left side, but foul. Smoke toward third. Arenado has it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lyles gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Evan Marshall will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game bottom half.
Marshall.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Arenado.
Out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2, here it comes. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Marte gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jordan Patterson will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
At the plate, Jordan Patterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Lamb is right there on the first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Osmeal Pinto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Gerardo Parra.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Gerardo Parra. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Tony Walters will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 14, Tony Walters.
Yasmani Tomas is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. For his career in this matchup, 1 for 6. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ready with the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado is going to get there, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Yasmani Tomas will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 24.
Gregor Blanco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
Enrique Burgos takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Enrique Burgos.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Chopper, foul. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, David Dahl. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball, and with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Mark Reynolds will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he is in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Marte onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Alexi Amarista is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Carlos Estevez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 outs.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
2 out hit, that's a big hit. Now you've moved the winning run into scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if they can come up with one more clutch hit and maybe win this thing on a walk-off.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
To 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jordan Patterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
Tony Walters.
Here's the first pitch. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate, as that should go down as a passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Way in front of that fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In is Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt, as the runner will move into scoring position now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Walters is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. Hazelbaker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Parra rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. Goldschmidt charging this one, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready now, Trevor Story. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hara ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number
That's
5.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he drops it. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great